You know those exciting movies where everything just goes perfectly for the protagonist even though they hit a few snags along the way. Yeah, well, this is probably going to be nothing like that, and I'm more than certainly going to have to eat my left arm to survive. That being said, in the last episode we raided 501st Legion. And they generously donated a velo to the Panda Erectile Dysfunction fundraiser, so tie your shoes because today we are exploring the Lava Golem cave. Someone is clearly playing Ark with 200 IQ, and let me be the first to say I hope that guy steps on a Lego in the morning, so someone figured out they can place ziplines in here and good for them. However, no one sent me the damn email reminder, so we will be doing the Walmart version of this, which involves me mostly crying and screaming in fear. Now most of you are fully aware of this cave, but if one of you is not, allow me to quickly explain. It is located on Rag, and if you successfully shimmy your way through the entire thing you get the incredible opportunity to murder the homeowner in order to steal his personal belongings. Which sometimes can be some pretty amazing weapons and blueprints. Now don't you tell me that doesn't tickle your fancy. That being said, you also have to Zumba your way past 2 million slithering Hillary Clinton, so explorer's choice if they feel it's worth the risk. Whoever this unconventional problem-solving genius is that put up these ziplines here deserves the Nobel Prize, or at the very least a handshake from MacGyver. Surprisingly low amount of Peter Parkers welcoming us at the crawl space. That being said, it is always best to play it safe, so we brought a metric shit ton of grapples because hindsight is key. And today I have decided that I am going to beat my own personal record of playing The Floor is Lava, which shouldn't be too hard when hovering with the same amount of grace as an epileptic orangutan. However, gravity had different plans and has launched me into a surprise orgy where attendance seems to be mandatory, and as much as I am for group activities. This one was not on my bucket list, so while the panic attacks hits a hard incline, so does the population joining the orgy. And in this activity no apparently doesn't mean no, so we opt to murder a few of the attendees, hoping those mouth breathers acknowledge my sentiments for the situation. A window of opportunity opens and we grapple our way out of the cesspool faster than Batman on crack. Now hugging this wall right here is only a temporary solution for the current shit show that's going on, since quite a few of the slithering Hillary Clintons and Peter Parkers injected us with some Bill Cosby serum, which means our time span for finding a safe location to take a quick nap in is coming faster than I would like, thus promptly we need to make our way to the biggest, safest spot. This was handled as well as a newborn toddler dealing with a Rubik's Cube, in short, fucking flawlessly. Now all we have to do is wait. We jumped back, but looks like the initial footage was lost. Nonetheless, the show must go on, so I invite you to pretend like I handled the previous room resembling an Olympic gymnast. Hovering over Indiana Jones' living room, a few things come to mind, firstly being how many versions of this specific area can be found in every single jungle movie. And secondly, how it would be an absolutely shitty situation to be in for someone who forgets their pickaxe when getting this far. Guess who forgot their pickaxe? Contemplating sucking on the barrel of the gun, it strikes me that sometimes even in the scariest of places you can find resources to help you proceed in life. Hence off we go on a side quest to find stone, wood, thatch, and my dignity. This place gives me childhood nightmare vibes. Have you lunatics seen the movie Anaconda starring Jennifer Lopez and NWA rapper Ice Cube? Guess he hadn't found his way into family movies yet. Basically, the plot of the movie is everyone gets eaten. If there is one way I refuse to die, it's inside the belly of a nope rope. This is when it's suited to have a meat shield with you, I mean friend. A friend with you. Oh goody, a small entrance leading to the only place imaginable with the resources I need. This can't go wrong. Nope, not mentally ready to get propeller fucked yet. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Here we go. And just like that, the entire cave turned into a hovering church specifically designed just for me and my pitiful praying. As I come to terms with the fact that I now can only sexually identify myself as a white flag, an opening occurs where I get a quick glance at the nope rope, so just like every confident person would, we unload every single bullet in the magazine. Seems like it's done the trick, and I now understand the American lifestyle a whole lot better. Needless to say, the bodies did not contain what we were looking for. Please remind me to send Wildcard a thank you letter for the prostate exam once this video is over. Looks like this one was too thick to move past a pillar. Not that I'm complaining. Is that a tree? A smooth lusty looking tree? Well, that's thatch and wood. Now just to find a rock. Well, screw down my nipples and call me Frank, a stone. Clearly today is the day I win arc. It's about time these twinkly toes of mine got out of Indiana Jones' living room. Him, his Temple of Doom and his crystal skull can all suck it. We were there for such a long time that the red loot crate had time to respawn. The amount of times I've opened these red crate loot drops in caves seem endless, yet to this very day I don't think I have ever seen anything useful come out of them. Chances are they will figure out who the Zodiac Killer is before I get something useful out of those. Well, the exploration continues, and while heading down the stairs a few things cross my mind, like why the fuck is Doug Jones hanging out with Hillary Clinton and who invited Leonardo da Vinci? Nevertheless, we have enough ammo to defend ourselves, Charlie Sheen and the entire cast of Tiger King, so we go ahead and put them down. Suffering from paranoia, I convince myself that harvesting every single resource including the flesh of Doug Jones can come in handy. So the room is clear and we didn't come for any fancy artifact, but if you are for some reason wondering where to get one, well, there it is. I don't remember which one it is, but yeah, go get it, you wacky little hobbits. This trip has me feeling like that nurse that finds a rectal thermometer in her pocket and thinks to herself that some asshole has her pen. Oh, lucky us, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has graced us with his presence. Time to embrace our inner spirit, the mole rat, and whack-a-mole our way through the endless tunnel of diamonds while enjoying a coal miner's perspective of endless cataracts. I can smell the protein powder and steroids from here. All that might be missing is Kevin Hart, but you know those two never go far away from each other. Honestly, how many movies did they push out lately? I would say they are up to maybe 5 or 6, those Jumanji movies, to be fair, were works of art, and the flight marshal scene on Fast and Furious was amazing. Well, all good things must come to an end, and even if I admire him for his acting, I'm afraid I'm going to have to outright murder him for those juicy pixels that my man is stashing. Can we take a moment to appreciate how cultured our dear friend Dwayne is, such a massive movie star yet still sticking with the trendy things of our day like hot tub streams? Look at this lava pit, my man knows exactly how to make profits, no wonder it's so lucrative to come and steal his stash. Now we just prepare the velo drop location a little bit, because yours truly has had an incident happen here before where somehow his velo decided to magically cosplay being a basketball on top of crystals, and I will have you know, yes, it does do a great impression of bouncing towards the warmest location in the room. I mean, I would like to think I handled it gracefully, but seeing as I'm finding myself pre-breaking crystals, I might just be a little cranky. Me and Elon Musk are finally ready to watch Dwayne's hot tub stream. Seems however like he might have gone off for a bikini change, and I can't say I blame him. How else would you keep those simping millennials and zoomers around? Talk about a vital job. So we look around a little bit before declaring that we can probably find him hiding behind the lava-spitting shrine he's got going on. We grab our petition for erectile deficient koala bears, then take a bump of snowy goodness and head on down the zip line. There he is, casually trying to set a new personal record for how long he can hold Kevin Hart under the lava. I ask him if he feels like signing onto the petition, but for some reason he decides to respond by throwing a massive tantrum. So the answer is no, and that leaves us with the original plan to outrageously murder him. So back up to Elon Musk we go. I whisper sweet nothings into his ear for a good 20 minutes and eventually, he succumbs to our charm. He throws one of his best Oscar-nominated death performances and I think to myself, that guy really knows how to put on a show. Being done with Elon Musk we cryo him up and head down for the well-deserved loot. I'm thinking shotguns, fabricated rifles, comp bows, maybe some cheap blueprints. So this is what it feels like when Uncle Fester invites you to hang out in the basement. What a complete waste of time. Sucking on that barrel earlier would have been a time saver. Well, at least we learned two things. Firstly being that you lunatics possess way too much free time. Secondly, that wild card is without a doubt in my mind eyeballing my prostate for the second round of Tina, the strap-on wielding Thunderdome champion. But that's life, so I'm just going to go ahead and say that's it for this episode, and I hope you weren't too bored with the lack of PvP. In the upcoming episodes it will be more raid and PvP focused. Until then, all the best. No secret keyword in this episode, just go, be free, suck on a toenail, eat a towel, you do you champ. Thanks for watching.